Hello, I'm Ken Fobb. This is NewsNet Baton Rouge. Grab a tea or coffee as I go over with you headlines and news from our local area and region. On Friday, a local justice of the peace, who also happens to be a former police officer, was arrested and is accused of brutally and terribly abusing his ex-girlfriend and her 3 children for more than 10 years. Moses Evans, a 55-year-old who served 11 years with the Baton Rouge Police Department until he retired as a corporal back in 1993, according to police reports, is accused of causing his ex-girlfriend and her children severe injuries and permanent disfigurement. His ex-girlfriend told police that in 2018, Evans was again punching her in the head and stomach repeatedly when she was able to escape by running out of the back door of the house and jumping over a fence. She went to a hospital and was treated for several injuries, including a broken nose, burn scars on her back, and for fractures to her hand, fingers, and arms. She told police that Evans has punched her hundreds of times between the years of 2004 and 2018, and that he has beaten her with pipes and baseball bats and with other torture-like instruments, and that her injuries have all been documented in her medical records. One of the sons alleged Evans has beaten him in the head with flashlights, plastic pipes, metal rods, workout weights, and other items hundreds of times over the years. One of the sons reported that Evans has rammed his head into walls and cabinets, has tied him up, choked him with an extension cord, and has even subjected him to waterboarding. Moses Evans, who resides at 13470 Clark Street, was booked into parish prison on multiple criminal counts, including aggravated second-degree battery, domestic abuse battery with serious bodily injury, cruelty to juveniles, and second-degree cruelty to juveniles. Evans denies these allegations of abuse, claiming that there is insufficient evidence. He was initially elected Justice of the Peace in his North Baton Rouge district in 2008 and was re-elected in 2014. His current term expires in 2020. Evans, who claims to be a minister, has been mentioned in the media in the past for officiating one of the first same-sex weddings in East Baton Rouge Parish. I will keep you posted with further developments, so stay tuned in. On Saturday, Baton Rouge police arrested a 56-year-old man for what is believed to be his 9th DWI arrest after he was observed driving his vehicle recklessly. Police noticed Furman Smith changed lanes without signaling while driving through the 1900 block of North Acadian Thruway just after midnight. He then began driving in both lanes of the road on the 2900 block of Winborn Avenue, at which point the police initiated a traffic stop. Police noticed a strong smell of alcohol emanating from his person and his vehicle. Smith admitted to having consumed alcohol earlier that night, so he was eventually taken into custody. During the investigation, police discovered his driver's license was suspended due to prior DWI arrest, and that Furman Smith has 8 previous DWI arrests on his driving record, the earliest having been in 1989, and his most recent arrests for DWI were in April and June of this year. The police obtained a search warrant for a sample of Furman Smith's blood to be tested for an alcohol content level, and the results of the test are pending. On Friday, a house fire in the 4300 block of Fort Myers Drive in Central was reported at 11:48 p.m. When firefighters arrived on the scene, they found flames shooting through the roof. The homeowners, a family of 4, were able to escape from the fire. Crews from the Central District 6 and from the East Side Fire Departments had to respond, and they were able to eventually put out the fire by 12:26 a.m., according to the Central Fire Chief. There was a home next to the burning house that received fire exposure as well, but firefighters were able to put it out before further damage was done. A fireman with the Central Fire Department was sent to the hospital for heat exhaustion after helping to put out this late-night house fire. He was fortunately released from the medical facility after treatment. But the Baton Rouge fire arson team was called out to investigate because it is believed the cause of this fire is suspicious. These have been headlines and news from our local area and region. I'm yours truly, Ken Fobb, and I'll see you next time right here on NewsNet, Baton Rouge.